Hi, I'm Kevin Falvey, Editor-in-Chief of Boating Magazine, here aboard the Formula 290 Bowrider. If you're looking for a good riding, good looking, well-built boat that's sure to turn heads, whether at the sandbar or a stylish waterside eatery, this may be the ride for you. Stick around and we're going to tell you all about it. Formula builds a great boat and it runs on a great design. Each and every Formula boat, like this 290 Bowrider, is designed by John Adams and has been for many decades. The boats perform well at high speed, turning. They rely heavily on Formula's racing heritage. Yet, at more moderate speeds or while idling along enjoying a sunset, you always feel stable, safe, and secure aboard a Formula boat. Okay, so the Formula 290 Bowrider, what better place to start than in the bow itself? We've got two lounges. The way they've arranged it is you could have 4 people sitting up here facing each other. It's really neat. I can sit here and sit there, or there's fillers that make these two reclining lounges, and where you can use these armrests face forward, and that's also very comfortable. There's a socket here for a table, and there's dedicated storage for that table. There's drink holders either side, recessed speakers, charging points. There's even a nifty new holder area, secure area for people to place their cell phones. And check this out. Way up in the bow, there's an anchor windlass to handle the chores of anchoring the boat. I want you to look closely at the upholstery. This is a good time to point out that Formula's upholstery is probably more elaborate than any other boat builder we know of. The basic system is 7 different panels. Look at this combing pad. You've got this texture, this piping, this main color, the Formula logo, a different color piping, and then this latticed mesh material here. It's very attractive. I'm going to tell you how you can select all those different colors and some other optional personalized features in the next segment. All right, so this good-looking upholstery with all the different choices is a great entree into the world of personalization and Formula boats. This 290 Bowrider, like other Formula boats, can be personalized to the nth degree. They have what's called Formula Flex My Way. And if you opt for Formula Flex My Way, you can make a request to Formula to install an accessory or a certain color or what have you. And as long as you're willing to pay for it, and as long as it's legal and reasonable, they're going to put it on the boat. Then they have Formula Flex, which expands the normal options to a wider world, a wider palette of colors, a wider array of suppliers for accessories. That's called Formula Flex, and you might pay a little more for some Formula Flex items. And then finally, they have regular options, and these are the choices that you can choose from that are listed. The stuff that Formula normally stocks and carries and gives you different variety from which to choose from. Moving aft, we've got 2 consoles and a beautiful split windshield. Stainless steel cap, it's got a good retaining clip when it's open, so it'll stay open, closes securely. I like that. It's got Formula's pantographic operated latch, which means you don't have to bury your head into the dashboard in order to unlatch the lower latch of the windshield. In the floor, in the center walkway, there's tremendous storage. There's also tremendous storage inside the starboard side helm console. And in the port side console, you'll find one of the nicest heads we've seen aboard a boat this size. So the head aboard this Formula 290 Bowrider is spacious. All right, I'm 6 foot tall. I can't stand up in there, but I don't have to crawl into it. And once I'm in there, there's plenty of elbow room. There's a nice vanity with a double sink. There's a chrome stainless steel opening port for light and ventilation. There's electric light, there's storage, there's a nice wood grain floor. It's very, very attractive. Here's another point. The door to this head is very high quality. Swings on a full-length piano hinge. It's molded inside and out. It's got a heavy-duty yet easy to operate latch. Just swing it open or swing it closed. You can feel the quality. Our test boat was powered by twin 5.3-liter GDIS Ilmores, rated at 365 horsepower. These twin stern drives drove this Formula 290 Bowrider to speeds of 55, 56 miles per hour, and boy is it fun to run. But that's not the only reason you choose this power package aboard this boat. It comes with a one-touch joystick system, and that offers more than just docking ease. Come to the helm and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This Ilmore joystick system differs from a lot of other joystick systems in that it's proportional. What that means is you can get all the power that's available to you from the engines in joystick mode by just leaning or pushing the joystick over more. On some other systems, you have partial power, and if you need full power, you then have to activate a high power function. So I like the fact that I have proportional and all the power is available to me all the time. It's up to me to decide whether I need to use it or not. So there's more than just docking assist with this joystick system from Ilmor. It also has 3 other assist modes: heading, location, and anchor. Heading assist mode keeps the boat pointed in the direction it was pointing when you activated the mode. So, for instance, if you want to look at a sunset and drift around without anchoring, you can allow the boat to drift, but the bow will always point at the sunset. Or similarly, if you're drifting and fishing and you want to point the boat in a certain direction, it'll stay pointed in that direction, but the boat then will be free to move. Then there's location assist. Location assist will keep the boat in one spot. Say you're waiting for a bridge, or maybe you're stopping to fish over a piece of bottom structure. The bow may spin around a little bit, but the boat is going to stay within several feet of the location that it was in when you activated the location mode. And the third assist mode is the anchor assist mode, and this combines the first 2. In anchor assist, when you activate the anchor assist mode, the boat will remain pointing in the position that it's in, and it will remain stationary in the position that it's in. So these add 3 different layers of functionality to joystick maneuverability, but that's not all that's built into this system from Ilmor. The Ilmor system also incorporates what's called smart heading, which is an autopilot system, planing assist, an automatic trim system that adjusts the trim of the boat based on the best fuel economy, and a feature that I really like, EPDM. Now what this does is it replaces fuses and breakers for overcurrent protection. If a circuit on the engine systems gets overloaded and the switch blows, you don't have to go hunting for a fuse. You don't have to go and throw a breaker in some far away, hard to reach box buried in the bilge. Instead, you call it up on the touchscreen, you look for the blinking red switch and you press it. It will turn green and you've now replaced the fuse. It's a wonderful feature. Overhead, the main cockpit's graced by an arch. You have your choice of the stainless steel tube sport arch or the fiberglass arch that was installed aboard our test boat. Either choice makes a great place to mount your antennas, boat's horns, navigation lights, stereo speakers, and more. Underneath, the cockpit layout is very flexible. The helm seating backrests fold forward or aft to make forward or aft facing lounges. Flip them forward and you have aft facing lounges, connecting to the aft lounge, which also sports a movable backrest. You can sit in the back of the boat and face aft and enjoy the sunset or your family swimming in the wake. And at the very back of the boat is something very special. The Formula 290 Bowrider comes standard with a generously sized swim platform. It's molded in as part of the boat. However, many owners opt for the extended swim platform that Formula installed aboard the boat they provided for us for testing. You can check it out. It's much larger than the standard swim platform, which you can see by looking at the side of the boat. What's really cool is this platform is glued in place with a special adhesive that's super strong. There's no bolt holes, it's nice and clean, and it even hides a fold-out swim seat underneath the platform. Check it out. If you operate your boat in saltwater, you might consider an option that was installed aboard the Formula 290 Bowrider provided for our test session. These are the flushing ports that allow the Ilmor engines to be completely flushed with fresh water after use in saltwater. Doing so will greatly extend the life of the engines. Additionally, these flushing ports, located conveniently in the aft walkway up on deck, make winterization easier as well. A feature I really liked about this hatch is that if the electronics fail, there's a pull pin and an access hatch, and I can lift the hatch manually. That's something a lot of boat builders don't include. There's plenty of space both between the engines and on the outboard sides of the engines, relatively speaking, to get the kind of work done that most boaters would do, aka change filters, check your strainers, check your fluid levels, check your batteries, etc. All in all, it's a great installation. The helm of this Formula Bowrider is really great looking. It's upholstered in black. It's got baseball type stitching. The switches are in a row. They look integral. There's plenty of room for the MFD screens, the analog gauges, a grab rail, drink holder, the joystick, the engine controls. I really enjoyed controlling this boat from this helm station. And with the performance I enjoyed aboard this boat today, I wish my time hadn't come to an end aboard it, but all good things must end. So, if you'd like to learn more about this Formula 290 Bowrider, visit boatingmag.com. And until next time, I'm Kevin Falvey.